Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video. In this one we are going to be teaching everyone how to create this cool looking shoe design that you can use for advertising and that sort of thing. It's really good for social media, looks really cool. So these are the assets that we have for today. As you can see, there's quite a few for this one, including an Illustrator file, which I will leave for you guys in the drive that you guys will be able to access if you have Illustrator. It's just got some of the sort of accessories that I used. So without further ado, we're making a gradient. We're selecting the white section and we're going to type in here 3C, 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 then click OK, and then we don't click OK again. We go to the black side and we go 1C, 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 OK, and then we click OK again, and then we reverse and OK. And that is your gradient overlay. That is going to be the very first one. We're then going to drag in our first asset, which is going to be this zap of lightning sort of cool thing that I've made using Illustrator. This will be on the Illustrator file as well, but it is also here. I'll save it as a PNG for you guys, just so you don't have to get rid of this white background. It's not a really big task, but it just saves a couple minutes of time. As you can see here, I'm just getting rid of it all. Just saves about 2 minutes of work, so you guys won't have to do any of that. Just quickly finish up here. There we go. And you just want to keep that sort of slightly away from the edges, just like I have here. We're then dragging in our next one, which is going to be the sport PNG. You then want to position that how you guys would like it, towards the center, and drag the edges out to the side just like this, and position that in the center. About there is perfect. We're then going to go and grab our next layer, which is going to be this max default res with these two lines going straight down. You just want to place that in the dead center of your image and extend it to the corners, put it on screen and align it so just like I have here, where the second line is going directly down the middle of the T's. And then we're dragging in the shoe layer, which we are then gonna magic erase. So magic wand tool, I suggest selecting the cyan part of the shoe and then subject selecting. It just gives a slightly better select than if you click the white. We're then rasterizing the layer, inversing and deleting the background, and then we're going in here with the magic wand tool and just basically getting rid of any excess white that we have in these little gaps, just like that. And then there's one more just up by the laces. Grab the lasso tool for that, just like that. And then just delete that and position it how you guys would want to have it. For me, I like the laces at the very top and then the shoes just past the spot at the bottom, just like that is perfect. And then we're going to be adding a few overlays over the top. First one is going to be where is it? Black and white. There we are. These should be the default settings: 40, 60, 40, 60, 20. Then we're adding a brightness and contrast, and we're 28 and 26. There we go. And then clicking this little button. Make sure we're doing this with the next one as well. Go into exposure, and we're going to type in negative 0.06. Next one, we're going to be typing in negative 0.0504, and then the third and final one we will be typing in 0.41, and then just clicking that little button again, and there we go. That just basically makes the shoes a little bit darker in spots and makes the overlay pop out more. We're now dragging in this second overlay here, which is this max default scratchy sort of heavy damage film effect. It doesn't matter that it's not super high quality, it actually looks better. We're then just positioning that and putting it on lighten. The fact that it's slightly blurred helps the image quite a lot. We're then dragging our next max default, which is going to be this white layer with the black speckles. Then we're just turning that, repositioning it, putting it in the middle, and then we are going to change this to screen 15% opacity. Just lightens up the background a bit. That's where we are at the minute. Then dragging in our lines, positioning that, because there will be a slight white border on this one, so just position it so it's just past us like that. And then we are going to be putting that on divide. It just brightens it up a bit, puts a bit of a scratchy sort of look on the corners, and I think it looks quite good. We're then adding in noise PNG, which is a custom noise file that I've made using Photoshop just for this. We're then going down to difference, and that just basically leaves the noise sort of texture and makes it slightly darker. We're adding in the crumple texture, extending it to the sides just like this. There we go. And then we're changing that to darken, just so it leaves those slight little sort of bits in the bottom corner. Now you can either have this under the noise or on top of the noise. I left it on top because I prefer the darker version. I'm then just making it slightly bigger and positioning it so these lines are going through the parts that I would like it to go through. You know, you can decrease the opacity, just make this look as you guys want it. You then want to make another one of the same crumple. You can just copy and paste and spin it round 180 degrees and put it in the other corner. And then we are going to be moving on to the next little section, which is going to be within this Illustrator file. So I'm going to open up Illustrator. These are the things that you'll see in Illustrator. You don't need to mind too much about the lightning bolt. It's mainly just the text you guys might want to copy. So I'm just pasting this first section of text. You can get this from ChatGPT as well if you guys want to put your own text. It's completely open. We're making it white, and then we're just grabbing the other bit of text, pasting that in, and then we're going to make that white as well. And then you guys can position this however you want. You can use whatever sort of shoes you want as well. Like the Jordans are quite good for this sort of thing, if you can find a picture of Jordans with the laces, or just Jordans sort of floating. That will look quite cool with this. You can always change the background. There's so many different directions you guys can go in with this design to make it sort of bespoke to the thing you're wanting to get out of it. But I really like this text over the top. I think it looks sick. It looks a lot more modern and that sort of thing. We're then dragging in this bolt PNG, placing that towards the top and making sure it lines up with the edge of the S and the edge of the T. We're then dragging that layer right down and placing it just underneath the sport above the Zap of Lightning layer. We're then using Gotham Black font, which you guys will be able to download using the font, I believe. And we're typing in speed of light. You can use whatever text you would like, positioning that up. I started positioning this at sort of half, but as you guys can see, just while I move this bolt up, the issue that we're going to have, just like that, you can't read it as well. So the idea I decided to do is just slightly shrink that down and place it just before, and that worked a hell of a lot better because you can still keep the effect, lines up well. So just before the just before the laces is a good place to put that. We're then dragging in the smiley face PNG, which should already be this yellow color. You guys can place this wherever you want. I decided to place this just in anywhere for now. We're dragging in the crown, and that is going to go above and around the R, just like that. Is perfect. We're then just adding my own little bits. You guys obviously won't need to do this. This is just for myself, as it is going on social media, or was on social media at the time of me making this design. We're then just dragging that to the edge of the smiley face, moving the smiley face slightly. Make sure you guys check out my website as well, as seen there, www.darkpeakgraphics.co.uk. I sell designs on there, and I also offer bespoke stuff, custom stuff. Anything you guys are looking for or would like to suggest, just get in contact using that. And this is the finished design. This looks great on social media. I'd love to see your guys' interpretation of this design. Feel free to message me on Instagram if you guys do end up doing your own version of this, using your own shoes. You can use your own photography, you can use your own colors, anything. And I hope you guys very much did enjoy this video. Make sure if you did to like and subscribe, and I will see everyone in the next one.